I know this one skinny guy who shows up to the gym once every few days. Every time I meet him, he says, bro, I've been working too hard and I'm tired, as an excuse for not working out. Mind you, this is the same idiot who keeps texting shorties, going out every weekend, going to school even if he doesn't want to, and even has extra energy for his vices. How the hell does he expect to be consistent without the energy to even show up? That's what I want to talk about in today's video. I used to be severely addicted to my phone back in COVID times. I was scrolling every single day. I had a routine, literally from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. every single day, consistently. See, I was consistent, but not consistent in the right thing. I was consistent in the wrong thing. Now, I would make this excuse of saying, bro, I don't have the time to train. And yet in that same time, COVID times, that's the same time when people were training the most. People were outdoors trying to, socialize, trying to get away from the lockdown and everything. This was a good time for people to get outside and do exercise. Me, the exercise I was doing was very minimal. It was more like just taking walks. You know what I mean? Like taking evening walks. For even a few minutes. I'll take a walk for like 30 minutes and I would call it exercise. But the truth is, I was not really exercising. I was not tired. I would say, bro, I'm too tired. I'm too tired to exercise. I'm too lazy. I was not lazy. I've never been a lazy person. I've never been a tired person. What I was lacking was just a system. See, if you don't have a system, that's when you start to call yourself lazy. But the truth is, you're hardworking, you're just working at the wrong things. For example, in that TikTok example that I just talked about, I was working hard in scrolling on TikTok, but not working hard in building a good physique or like making a physique that I'm actually proud of, something that actually looks good. I was reading this one book earlier, about some weeks back, Atomic Habits by James Clear. He says this one quote: you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. I want you to think about that. Everyone has the same goals. At the beginning of a race, all the runners have the same goal in mind. What's that goal? To win. We all want to win. But does every runner end up winning the race? No. There's always the one winner. What separates that winner from the rest of the runners? It's not just his goals. It's the systems that he has. He has systems in place, like in the background, that you don't see. This is stuff that every single winner has. They have systems. It's not about dreaming, oh, I want to be this, I want to be, I want to be fit, I want to make money. It's not about dreaming. You just have to set your systems and then let the systems do their work. See, the problem with not having a system is the fact that you end up overtraining too hard instead of treating training like a lifestyle. I have a lot of people who I've seen who are exactly like this. A lot of people who are like this. What they do is they'll just train when they feel like it. And then those days when they feel like training, they're so motivated, so they end up overdoing it. They end up just destroying themselves, making themselves so sore the next day. And you see, the problem is, if you're sore the next day, how are you going to train? Because on that, sorry, it's like hair in my mouth. Ugh. So on that specific day, there's someone else who is your age, who is training, and is training much harder than you are. Think about that. So don't take any days off. I don't want you to make that excuse. Don't take any days off. Make sure that you have a system so that you don't take any days off, because consistency it's the most important thing in training, if you think about it. The truth is, a lot of people will be like, yo, should I do steroids? Should I eat more protein? Should I do what? I need a hack. But the main hack is just not falling off. Just making sure that you're showing up all the time. And by the way, if you need my system, the system that I built to make fitness a daily habit for me, it's the consistency blueprint. And that's the top link in the description. Then another issue is, you keep on thinking that you just need to improve your lifts or improve your gym or improve your fitness. But the truth is, all this fitness nonsense is trying to help you build the man that you desire, the man that you want to become, right? It's a form of self-actualization. That's why you do this stuff. So you shouldn't be just focusing on doing only the fitness stuff. You feel me? You shouldn't just be like, I'm only, it's only about the gym. What? Work on yourself, make it a holistic thing. Improve yourself, become a better man, so that in like it just ends up like moving together with your fitness. Like if you improve yourself, if you improve like other habits in your life, you end up doing more good habits. For example, sleep. If you improve your sleep, then overall you get better gains. So it's an indirect way of improving your fitness. Instead of saying, oh, I'm going to improve only my fitness, then no, you improve yourself as well. You improve your all the habits that you do, improve them so that your fitness can be even better. So that the fitness is just a bonus. Because if you think about it, it's not all about gym. It's not about having the biggest, biggest biceps, biggest chest. It's not about all that. It's about being a better person. This is why you do this. At least I'm assuming. You're not one of those stupid gym people who are brainless. They just go to the gym and that's all they do. No, for you, one of those people who is holistic. You're a self-improvement person. You're someone who wants to improve yourself. You believe in the mindset of Kaizen, 1% better every single day. Now, I don't like to make any single video without giving you the practical steps, the actionables, to make sure that you fix this issue. So the issue at hand is I am too tired. You feel me? I'm too tired. I go through so many things in my life. I've got this. I'm busy. I'm what? I don't have time to work out. Now, the first way that you can solve this is by doing a 1 muscle group minimum rule. 1 muscle group minimum. I want you to start training only 1 muscle group whenever you feel you're at your lowest. For example, when you're just recovering, when you're getting back into the gym, like for example, you fell sick, or you got injured, or you were very sore, or you've been fatigued, like there's so much on your mind, and life has hit you like this. When you're back into that recovery mode where you're like, at least I can do a little something. Do only one, like literally only 1 muscle group. 1 muscle group. Train only your chest, like only push-ups. Or just train only your arms. You feel me? Because you see, little progress is better than no progress at all, if you think about it. You see, a lot of people, when they get into the gym, they get into this culture of saying it's 100 or nothing. Like it's I'm either going all out, I'm either benching heavy, or I'm not doing anything. And that's a very stupid mentality, because that kills consistency. For consistency to be there, you have to have some sort of small habit, some sort of small tasks. Something that's repeatable, something that easily your mind can be like, that ain't much, that's not too much. But if you have so much, you've set yourself a big task. I promise you. Just like this filming here, I was procrastinating filming for about two days. Literally 2 days. I've been procrastinating filming. I was supposed to film 2 days ago. But every time I'm about to film, I'm like, oh man, I can't find a good place. I can't find a good staging. I can't find good lighting. I can't find a good... It's always an excuse. But today I was like, nah, bro. I ain't gotta do all that. I don't have to do the most. Literally, all I have to do is sit down and just speak. Just speak. Just preach. You feel me? Just preach. So when you set these small tasks, I promise you, it's gonna help you be more consistent. Just do only 1 muscle group for whenever you're feeling at your worst. It has to be at your minimum. That's your minimum. Otherwise, on a good day, train as hard as you can, get enough recovery, all that stuff. Yeah. So now the second thing that you must do, you feel me? Second thing that you must do is to schedule everything. I want you to start treating that calendar like it's your, you feel me? Like it's your coach, like your mentor, like it's your Holy Spirit. You feel me? Treat that calendar with respect. I can't have people out here coming to me telling me, bro, I've been working, I used to work out, but bless me. I used to work out, but I stopped because I got busy. And I asked them, bro, okay, so have you found the time to train? No, not yet. Oh, okay. So do you use a calendar? Like a calendar? What do you mean? I'm like, that's it. The reason why you can't find the time to train is because you don't use a calendar. By the way, I have a video up on that. Go watch that video on how to find the time to train if you're still making that excuse of I'm too busy. Schedule everything. I want you to start scheduling not just your workouts, but you schedule your whole life. Your whole life. Even wasting time has to be in your schedule. Literally, that's how autistic I am. I'm retarded in that nature. I will literally make time to waste time. Or I'll just write it down. For example, on my calendar, I'll follow my calendar throughout the day. That means in the morning when I wake up, I'll check it. Also throughout the day, I will check it. Then as well as at night, I'll check it. And when I check it, sometimes I move some events around, depending on what I've done, what I'm going to do, my plans, all that stuff is all put into account. So when I check that calendar, I'll be moving the stuff around. You feel me? In those times, I'll be moving, like, for example, if I want to do some work in the morning, first thing, I'll move training to after the work. Or if I want to train first, I'll move it before. You feel me? That type of thing. Now, that helps me stay consistent with my fitness, because now I don't have to be like, I'm not motivated, or I've missed workouts, what? Literally, it's on my calendar. It's in the schedule. And it just fits into all my daily habits, my daily tasks. It fits right into them. So now if I'm doing all these daily habits and working out is one of them, training is one of them, guaranteed success. Then you also need to be doing more energy boosting activities. Energy boosting activities. Do things that help you boost your energy so that you don't have that excuse of saying, I'm tired. You feel me? Because not everyone gets tired the way that you get tired. Not everyone goes home and deserves to waste time because they've been working the whole day. Some people work like 24/7. Like, people work around the clock. Of course not 24/7 because they have to sleep. But some people work around the clock. But how do they do it? It's because they fill themselves with energy. So activities like meditation, stretching, sunlight and hydration, all this stuff that I do, I like to do this stuff. Mostly the sunlight and hydration thing. That's been really life-changing for me, I think, because it gives me time to think. It gives me time to listen to some podcasts early morning, brainwash myself. And when I listen to this podcast, there's a lot of wisdom that is downloaded into my medulla. You feel me? There's a lot of wisdom that enters my head. And now it's like, for the rest of the day, I'll end up doing the right choices. And training is one of the right choices. So I end up finding time to train just because I listened to a podcast in the morning that was calling me a bitch, like some David Goggins shit, like something David Goggins related, Huberman stuff. I listen to so many podcasts in the morning. So I like to get sunlight and hydration as I'm doing that. Then there's also meditation. Like I said, meditation really helps you recover faster. Meditation's it's overpowered. Meditation's overpowered, like it's OP. Don't play with meditation. Like, if you're not meditating, bro, you're not living life. You're not living life. You're not living if you don't have any activity that keeps you in a meditative state. But anyways, meditation, stretching, all that stuff, energy boosting activities that are going to give you more energy so that in case you have a busy life, at least you won't feel the toll of that busyness. You won't feel the stress. You feel me? The fatigue. You won't fatigue as much as other people would. So yeah, make sure you do those activities. Now, I want you to remember that slow but sure wins the race. Like I hinted on in the first step, make sure that you're taking this slow, because this is a lifestyle. I recommend that you train hard. I recommend that you do your best. I recommend that you go all in, but you have to know your limits. If you feel like you're sore the next day after doing 3 sets, do 2 sets the next time that you heal. Do 2 sets instead. If you feel like you've gotten injured because you didn't stretch, start stretching. You feel what I mean? Like, take it slow, step by step, including your sets, reps, and weight. Take it slow, increase them slowly. You feel me? Instead of going 0 to 100, progressive overload. Progressive overload is so important. It is so important and slept on. People don't even see the importance. You see, you cannot go to the gym and start doing an advanced routine when you're a beginner, because that's just going to. And then you always have that taste in your mind, the taste of gym. Every time someone says gym, you're like, it's like a jump scare. You feel it's kind of like unemployed people when they see a job application. They're like you feel me? So make sure that you progressively overload, go step by step, slow but sure wins the race. Don't take things too fast. Next, I want you to start documenting your journey for momentum. If you want to find that, you know what I mean, that consistency, you need to be seeing some sort of steady progress. And the best way you can do that is by documenting your progress. Document your journey. Take more photos, take more videos, write down, do as much documenting as you can. That includes social media, that includes with apps, that means also with photos and also in a journal. The journal is so important. For me, I write in my journal. I literally have my journal right here. As y'all can see, I always show my journal, because like this is so important to me, bro. Like you guys don't understand. This is where I write down all my my millionaire plans. You feel me? Look at that, rich boy. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be so damn rich. But anyways, the journal is where I write down all these important things. It's where I document my progress. Then also, as I mentioned, social media, I've been taking videos of myself working out for about 3 years now. I don't know, 2 years now. 2 years now. Yeah, I started on IG and TikTok. Now I just moved into YouTube. So yeah. And bro, honestly, if I didn't post any of those photos, I don't think I would have made as much progress, because the friends of mine who I started training with, they didn't post. They weren't posting their physiques. They were not like trying to be, to document. So I'm sure that's one of the biggest reasons why they didn't make the progress that they needed to make. Then also you can use apps like MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is where you can put in your weight, you can track your macros, you can track your progress photos. Bro, it's the best. Make sure you go get that app. Then also use photos, like as I said, like on social media, if you don't want to post, you can just take photos, keep them in your gallery. You'll look at them and be like, I was that skinny a month ago. A month I've made progress. But that stuff is not going to make you, like, you will not fall off when you start seeing like those you start seeing those photos of yourself. Then also like the journal, as I say, journal is so good. Yeah, make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you're documenting. Now, lastly, I want to drive this point home. If you fall, get up slowly. Like I mentioned, progressive overload, starting small, all that stuff. Make sure that if you are genuinely fatigued, oh my God, please, if you're genuinely tired from overworking yourself, take some time off from the gym. You feel me? Take some days off until you feel like you're ready. You feel me? Don't start going to the gym when you're feeling sick. I know a lot of people come. He's like, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm big, bro. I'm big. What? Bro, ew. Brother, ew. You feel me? Like, why? Don't go to the gym when you're sick. Please stay away from the gym when you're sick. And you also spread your diseases to us. And you know us, the gym community, we hate diseases. We hate diseases. Like, please don't make us sick, bro. We don't want to fall sick. You feel me? It messes up with the whole routine. So if you're sick, if you're going through some sort of recovery, don't go to the gym till you're ready. Then when you are ready, do less than usual, just for recovery, just to get your muscles conditioned and ready for later on when you go crazy. Because the muscle is like, you have to warm it up. You have to slowly, warm it up. The consistency blueprint is the exact system that I've used to train every single day. Even when I had severe diarrhea, that was a few weeks ago. It's simple, repeatable, and it will make skipping feel harder than showing up. That is the top link in the description, bro. If you're like, Okay, Shaka, I am not tired anymore. How do I make a routine that won't burn me out at all? Like, I don't want a routine that will burn me out anymore. Then go and watch this video where I break that down in only a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you got some value. Make sure that you subscribe as well and stay tuned for my next video.